And there it is. Do you think Calgarians still see the airport tunnel as a priority now that we have become accustomed to using alternate routes? Should the money be spent elsewhere? And maybe you just want to give us an update on that whole project. We know there's been
Sure.
some
In fact, we just had a media availability yesterday. I wasn't there myself, but showing people the tunnel, which is on time and on budget. So I'm very pleased about that. So the point to, I think it was Will's question is that yes, there are alternatives, and we finally opened Métis Trail, so people do have alternatives. But remember that the airport tunnel was always about long-term road and transit access to the airport. And it was one of those few times when we had the opportunity to actually get in front of a problem instead of being reactive all the time. It is the right thing to do. I firmly believe that. I was here not a year ago, but 6 or 7 months ago talking about this. And one of the things that's really important about the tunnel is that to build the road network around the tunnel, if there was no tunnel, actually costs more than to build the tunnel. Okay. That was true a year ago, it's still true today. So it's still the right thing to do, and we're hoping on time and on budget.
Okay. And there we do have some B-roll just of course, the airport tunnel. Has there been one main, something that you didn't expect or surrounding the whole airport tunnel project?
No, it's been pretty straightforward. Okay. I mean, the negotiations with the airport were very long and very protracted, as we all know. But, you know, they were defending their point of view, we were defending our point of view, and we ended up with a deal that, you know, maybe it's not the best deal for Calgarians. It means that we have to build a couple of interchanges, maybe 5 or 10 years earlier than we would have had to build them otherwise. Okay. But at the same time, in return for that, the airport's going to pay half the cost, which they didn't have to do. So maybe it wasn't the best ever deal, but it certainly is a fair deal, and it's certainly cheaper than not